Welcome back, everyone. Magical Chronicles here. All right. So, like I said in my last video, I took a couple of days off. I wanted to do some free readings. So the only way that you are going to get into the free reading is if you subscribe to my channel. So if you're new, you got to do that because every 6 weeks or so, I'm going to be doing some free readings on a weekend. No payment at all is necessary. I just want to give back, and I want people to get to understand these gifts that I'm learning about right now. Like I'm learning and tapping into some new gifts. So a lot of it has to do with my premeditation. It opens up my third eye and I'm able to see a lot more even without using the cards. So, okay, those of you who are new, you don't really know much about what I do, but I'm Magical Chronicles and I'm all about the Venus sign in the zodiacs. And the reason why I chose the Venus sign is because it deals with abundance. Now, some of you think abundance is all about money. No. Money, it's not just money. Abundance just deals with so much. I mean, it encompasses a wide variety of things. So we're going to be looking at your wealth, your finances, your career. We're also going to be looking at your love, your romance, your relationships, your friendships, travel, luxury, self-care, everything that's going to get you closer to your abundance. And that is my job, is to help you see where you need to go and navigate you in that right direction. So today is all about the Venus sign of Sagittarius. Now, premeditation was fairly deep. I understand you're going through it. I mean, you've been going through it for the last couple of weeks. And you have been like, your emotions have been ready to explode. It's to the point where you just didn't know what to do, who to turn to, who to talk to. You felt like you had no one to talk to. Nobody could understand what you were going through because you felt like you were being pulled. 1 minute you were being pulled to the left, the next minute you were being pulled to the right. 1 minute you'd want to go forward, but yet something would be pulling you back. It was as though somebody literally had you on a string like a puppet, and you had absolutely no decision of your own. Like you could not make the decision to move forward. You couldn't make the decision to do anything because it was as though you just weren't in control. And I understand that. It was as though you just felt alone and nobody could understand you. But the honest truth is you just needed a hug. That's it. That's all you needed was a hug. You needed somebody just to be like, it's okay. I'm there for you. It's okay. I understand where you're going through. We're going to get through this together. So I really want to take a look at the cards and see what's going on. I've already done the pre-shuffle. But what was interesting was like I had a lot of different cards that came out for you. And they were just beautiful. I mean, cards that were telling me that, you know, your situation's about to improve. You're still going to be going through a little bit of it, but it's like it's minor. It's like you're coming out of that harshness and you're like coming into like something that's a little bit more relaxed, and then you're going to get into a period of feeling a little bit more peaceful and happy. So let's go ahead and see what your card of the day is. What does Venus and Sagittarius need to learn and understand? All right, so this is a time period for you to just release and surrender. Just release, just open your arms, know that things are going to work out because you've been really holding on to these challenges and you've been like, okay, one challenge comes up and you don't know what to do. And then when the second challenge comes up, it's like you're just holding on to both of them because you haven't been taught to just let it go. So this is the card saying, let it go right now and surrender to your higher good because you're moving on. You're moving on. You just need to learn to release and remember that not every battle you need to fight. So let's start with this card, release and surrender. And let's go ahead and see what else you need to learn and understand. So you got soul expansion. So you're definitely going through some healing right now. I don't even think you realize what's going on, but like your consciousness is expanding and you're going to start to really understand why things happened at some point. They're going to make sense. It's going to take a little bit of time, but basically Mahavatar Babaji, which is about soul expansion, is saying that you'll understand the connections between all things. At some point, it's going to make sense. I think it's just going to take a few more weeks, maybe a few more months for you to understand, but you are going to be going through this process. But things are going to get better. Like, this situation is going to improve. And also, you need to let go of some guilt. You have a little bit of guilt that's coming in. And I think it's like, you just got to forgive yourself for the past. Let's just start with that. Whatever relationships didn't work out, that's okay. It was a lesson. Whatever career paths didn't work out, that's okay. That also was a lesson. But you're going to be making changes. Things are going to be like you're growing. You're really growing. You probably don't feel it, but you're growing. So don't worry about berating yourself for what could have happened or what should have happened. Let's just move on from that, because that's what you need to do right now. Just let go of that guilt. All right. I feel like I need to be pulling a card for me from like every single deck. What does Venus and Sagittarius need to learn and understand? Their high is good. What does Venus and Sagittarius need to learn and understand? Their high is good. All right. So you got to start digging deep about things that you want. Really get into your prayer, your meditation, your conversations that you have with God or with your angels, your ancestors, whatever religion it is that you practice. This is a time period for you to really dig deep. And if you are somebody who's really about meditation, then dig deep, because that's the card that's coming up. So whenever I see this card, which is about meditation to dig deep, it's basically saying this is a time period for you to really, really snuggle a little closer to your belief system, your religion, your spirituality, your meditation, your prayers, anything like that, and really focus on what you want and focus on what you want to heal. Focus on what you want to let go of. Remember, we're talking about letting go of that guilt, moving on from that, and just seeing what comes up. Pay attention to your thoughts. You're getting some guidance coming in, but I feel as though sometimes you don't really listen to your intuition. All right, let's see what's going on in the love life right now. What does Venus and Sagittarius need to learn and understand? All right, so you got, all right. You got somebody coming in, and they're going to be coming in with a nice offer for you. Looking like it's an engagement. Your love life is going to be ascending, actually, to a higher level of commitment. So whoever this is that you're thinking of, yeah, it looks as though things are going to be moving fairly quickly. And once you all solidify the relationship and really talk about, moving forward, I think you'll realize that this engagement, it may not even necessarily be with a ring, but it's just going to be like that proposal of love to you. So don't be afraid. Like, getting a little bit of fear coming up as I'm talking about it, which tells me that I think you may be a little bit afraid of the possibility that somebody who's in your life or that you're going to meet could be the one. Like, this could be the one, And like I said earlier, I did pull from another deck, and it said that your situation was going to improve. So I wanted to show you that card. And it also said that it would be happening in the near future. So I like to keep those cards aside. I also pulled from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and that said, one of the cards that came out was, it was my fault, but I blamed you. And I do believe a little bit of this is how you feel. I feel as though whatever happened with this last person that you were dating, that a little bit of it was your fault, and you feel like you don't know if you can reach out, but you can. And I think you just need to, that they say just fight the fear and go for it, or just jump in. That's what you need to do. Just jump in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull another card from this deck and see what else is being hidden for you. What else is Venus and Sagittarius need to learn and understand? All right, so we got that I regret lying to you. So I do feel that, you had someone else from your past that was lying to you. You definitely had somebody else in your past that was lying to you. I don't know if this was a ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe even a friendship, but it was definitely somebody who wasn't right for you. And Honestly, it just got to the point where it was like lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies until it basically exploded. So I'm glad that you're not with this person. And if you know who this person is, do not get back with them because they're just going to continue to lie, by the way. All right, so next deck of cards. I actually did some shuffling for you earlier, and one of the cards that came out was I know you are the one, and that scares me. And that's really how you're feeling. There's someone here, and I think it's the person you've been thinking about with this engagement. You know that this is the person for you. And also, you've been feeling like you don't want them to give up on you because you need help with your growth. So that's you, Venus in Sagittarius. You don't want to give up. You don't want the other person to give up on you, but you need some growth. And then the third card that came out was actually about your crown chakra. And this is about you. Remember I was talking about earlier about you ignoring your intuition? So you really need to be concentrating on your intuition right now. And really, I feel as though you need to get into, I don't know if you're into meditation. This is one of the cards that came up for you earlier, but definitely this is talking about like meditating or breathing and yoga. Anything like that is going to help, really deepen your connection. But you really need to reconnect with the I am presence and ask your guides for assistance and just trust what's coming up. Because I do feel as though a lot of the times you don't trust and you get to that point where you really stress out about stuff and you just completely go on this tangent and then you go in a bit of a shutdown, and we don't want that to happen, right? All right, what else do you need to learn and understand? All right, so earlier when I was shuffling this deck, the first card that actually came out was about Seven of Cups. So like I said, I kept these cards that dropped out because they're significant, especially once I finished doing the meditation. And the Seven of Cups is basically saying you've got a lot of options coming in and things are going to change for you. And I think because the energy around you is changing, you're going to find that like you're going to have a lot of different options for your career. You're going to have a lot of different options for love. Things are going to change. You're going to have options and you're going to be like, okay, where did all of this come from all of a sudden? Because I didn't have this for like the last couple of years, last couple of months. And all of a sudden now it seems as though things are changing. And I think it might come as a shock to you. Like you're going to be like, whoa, do I choose A? Do I choose B? Like you're going to have these options. So that was one of the cards that came out once I finished the premeditation. And then of course you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is always a beautiful card to get because the Ten of Pentacles is just here to remind you that you can have it all. You're going to have that family. You're going to have that job. You're going to have the abundance. You're going to have it. And the thing is, I love when these two cards come up because it's showing me that things are changing for you. The options are going to be out there for you. You're going to make a choice. And whatever choice you choose, you're going to have the abundance. So you're going to basically have like the white picket fence, family, dog, kids, the perfect job. I'm not saying anything is perfect, but I'm just using that as in like you're going to have it all. So you don't have to worry. And then, of course, the last card that came out was the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is also about you really remembering who you are, but also remembering to give back, remembering to help people along the way, especially those who have helped you to get to wherever you are. You need to remember, but this is also a great time for you to really just think about you doing things for you, really just changing the energy around you, I would say. So I love the Six of Cups card because usually when I get that card, it's telling me that I need to give back, do stuff with people, hang out with people, really change the energy in my life and see where I can help my friends and my family. Not that you need to give them your energy, but you just want them to feel happy. So there's nothing wrong with you buying your family a cup of coffee, or a friend of yours, you go out and y'all just, go somewhere and split a piece of cake or something, but just giving back your time I do think that also would benefit you, because that would be you getting out the house, you doing something different and not wallowing in what's been going on with you. And just like I said, you're changing the energy, you're hanging out with people, you're getting that celebration that you need, you're getting conversation. So let's see what's the last card that you need right now. What else is Venus in Sagittarius material? All right, last card out is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is all about that change as well. It's like you're going to be changing jobs, possibly. Creativity is going to be coming up. I do see you having like a huge expansion in your mind, where I think you're going to start to look at doing something new. I don't know if it means that you're going to be changing your career, or if it means you're going to be looking to do something along with the current career that you're in, but definitely your creativity is going to be on point. It's going to be popping. That's number one. Number two, I think things are going to change in your relationship life. So in other words, like romance. You're going to be having proposals coming in. And I think it's because your energy is going to change. I mean, I do feel like you're already somebody that people already are interested in you, but I think you're going to be getting some proposals coming your way, like people really wanting to date you. And like I said, remember I spoke about engagement earlier? So this card is all about proposals and love. As you can see with the Knight and the Heart, somebody is coming for you and things are going to move really quickly. So this isn't just love, but this is also your career. So just be on the lookout. All right, Venus in Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. That was a wonderful, wonderful reading. I really enjoyed that. To be honest, when I first started, I was like, oh my God, these emotions are all over the place. And I just want to hug you. But you are going to come out on top. You will. You are going to come out on top. Don't forget, release and surrender. Things are going to change in your favor, and I cannot wait to find out what happens in the next couple of months. All right, don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. The only way you're going to get those free readings is if you subscribe to my channel. So I will see you on the next one. Magical Chronicles here. Bye.